there, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. I'm Fanula, and I live, work, and garden in gorgeous Zone 9B, beautiful sunny Northern California. Well, we're towards the end of January now, and I was going to talk about vegetables today. But every time I walked past this particular group of plants, I stopped and took a photo of them. So, scratch the vegetable talk. Today we're going to focus on Leucadendrons. Now, if you've not met Leucadendrons before, you are in for such a treat. What an amazing group of gorgeous plants. So, follow along. Let's jump right in. I'm going to tell you everything I know about Leucadendrons. So, what exactly is a leucadendron or a cone bush? They are this gorgeous group of plants that range from ground cover types all the way up to tree types that all have similar cone flowers, or basically the bracts, which make this cone. So they're also called cone bush. They're from South Africa, generally the Cape area of South Africa, and they're used to heat. They're used to really well-drained or poor soil, low on phosphorus, and they are used to not a lot of summer water. So the key to leucadendrons is great well-drained soil that's not too rich. Poor rocky soil works just fine. Low phosphorus is just fine. Oh, and the other thing, they like a little bit of acidic soil too. But this time of year, they really, truly shine. Like what happened to me today. It's like the most stunning thing in the whole nursery today, here towards the end of January. So I figured it would be a great time to highlight them. So yeah, cone bushes, gorgeous. They come in more subtle hues. They come in more exciting hues. What I've got here today is a nice little sampling between a few different ones. And I'm going to go downtown and take pictures of a few that are just absolutely stunning that I saw the other day also. So yeah, that's leucadendrons in a little bit of a nutshell. Let's focus on the varieties now. This gorgeous plant called Inca Gold. It's absolutely stunning and so vibrant. Now, Inca Gold is particularly gorgeous this time of year, but all year long, it's evergreen. Deer don't eat it. It is super drought tolerant, and all it really wants is very well-drained soil. Poor rocky soil is great as long as it drains well. Don't try growing it in clay soil because it's going to struggle. You're going to have to really do a lot of amending for it to be happy. And the other thing, just to give it a most perfect life, is it likes it slightly acidic. So if you're going to plant a leucadendron this year, grab a bag of acid mix or some kind of acid-based potting soil and use it as an amendment to plant your plant. Inca Gold reaches about 6 to 8 feet tall, or 4 to 6 if you're a little bit more diligent with your pruning. And they bloom from like December through February or so. They make a really, really great hedge, especially in an area where you might have deer wandering through, nibbling on this, that, and the other. They are not going to nibble on these. One more thing. I just couldn't pass this beauty by without showing it to you. This is not an actual leucadendron. This is a protea, a beautiful protea called Sylvia, and she is just beginning to bloom. They're in the same kind of family and from the same part of the world in South Africa. They're simply stunning. You can see a kind of a similarity with the flowers. Absolutely amazing. But leucadendrons, that's the thing I'm obsessed with today. And then we've got Jester, which just might be the most interesting leucadendron of all, I think. Ebony's pretty cool too with its dark foliage, but look at Jester. This guy gets up to about 5 feet tall with really big arching branches that are pink. And then each leaf is green with cream edges and a gorgeous pink blush. And then look at the flower. Oh my goodness. So I was going to say too, leucadendrons do great in pots as long as you get them in a pot that is appropriate to their size. something like Jester that reaches 5 feet and something like Inca Gold that gets 6 to 8, they're going to need an enormous pot. But somebody like Lush, who's a tidier size, will go in a tidier pot. One more thing I was going to tell you. The best time to prune a leucadendron is right now or right after flowering. You want to see where to prune it, and you can take each branch back by as much as a third, which seems a little dramatic, but here's something else I forgot to mention earlier in the video. They make amazing cut flowers, and you can dry them out and they last like such a long time. So can't you imagine this in a beautiful winter bouquet? So yeah, pruning, you can take them back by as much as a third. That just makes them branch even more and give you even more blooms. And then you use all that gorgeous evergreen foliage in a flower arrangement. Such a win-win plant. I mean, seriously. There are so many beautiful things to look at. But these leucadendrons just keep catching my eye. And for something so dramatic and to be that easy to grow, and here we are in the middle of winter, how could I not? And here we've got Leucadendron ebony with its gorgeous dark foliage, which don't forget, you get that all year long. Dark, dark stems. And in winter, these spectacular blooms. As you can see in this gorgeous garden down in Petaluma, leucadendrons and succulents play really, really well together. They both love that well-drained soil and the heat. And there we go, look at this. Practically glows in the twilight. Where am I thinking of adding a leucadendron or 2 or maybe 3 right here. So it's shady right now because it's 8 o'clock in the morning, but the sun hits it around noon, stays all day long, and that's about as full sun as you're going to get in my garden. The soil drains really well, it's nice and sunny. The deer are out here, so everything out here has to be deer proof, and leucadendron totally ticks that box. Leucadendron likes to grow in the same sort of place that lavender does, and there's my wintry looking lavender, so I think this is where they're gonna go. Now the hardest part is to pick which variety am I going to choose. I'll keep you posted. Or maybe here. Right here, the sun hits it around 9, lasts all the way till 4, and every single thing, this yucca, that aloe, the rock rose, the rosemary, beautiful pink bottle brush, and of course, that prickly pear over there, they're all incredibly drought tolerant. So I think a leucadendron would fit in perfectly right here too. Maybe Inca Gold to complement that yucca foliage. I don't know. Like I said, I'll keep you posted. And there you have it. I hope you really enjoyed this video and the random photos of the leucadendrons that are just outstanding and traffic stopping downtown. And I hope I really got you going on the whole world of leucadendrons, because they are really amazing. So easy to grow, really. Just do not overwater. Give them the right conditions. Don't flood them, don't drown them. Plant them in the right place, and they're going to be so happy, so rewarding. Plus, it's a whole new group of plants to learn about. Should have said they do best in zones 9 to 11, but those zones a little bit outside of that, you can protect them. They don't like the frost and they don't like the cold, but once they're established, you don't need to worry too much about them. These guys have come through just fine. We've had frost the last 4 or 5 nights. Anyway, they're thrilled to bits to be here. So am I. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you found this helpful. And I hope I got you going on the start of a whole brand new addiction. Happy gardening, everybody. Have a fabulous week. Bye-bye. See you next time.